Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good time preparing for your new year. But before we get to that, One Piece chapter 1071 is out, and yeah, it's crazy. Let's get straight into it.
Hey, listen!
So this week's chapter starts off with something a little bit out of left field. We knew that Kuma a couple chapters ago ran off from the revolutionaries, but we had no idea where he was going. Before they could stop him, he poofed, uses Paw Fruit powers to push himself away. But this chapter begins with him landing at his destination. And to most of our surprise, this man went back to the Red Line. And of course, as soon as he gets there and presents himself, the people start freaking out. It's announced a former warlord of the sea is here. People be advised, he is extremely dangerous. This man sets off a panic as he enters the gondola to go to the top at Mary Joa. From here, we actually cut back to the main story on Egghead Island, and we see that CP0 are preparing for battle. They're closing all routes of escape for the Straw Hats, and they're preparing to enter the lab phase. They just don't know how to get up there. Rob Lucci makes it known that, yeah, even with the Seraphim under control, it's still gonna be a challenge to get past that frontier dome. Meanwhile, in the lab phase, all the different versions of Vegapunk are preparing to either battle or escape. And we go through a little moment here where all of their different personalities come into play. Lilith, she just wants a battle, whereas Pythagoras wants to stop Lilith. York, she's eating, she's really neither here nor there. And Edison, he's already thought of a new invention. Meanwhile, the OG old man Vegapunk just has his backpack on, ready to go. Quick side note here, Dusty actually approaches Lucci and says, yo, I see that you're determined to really get these Straw Hats, aren't you? Lucci here, this man says he refuses to accept Straw Hat as an emperor. Bruh, are you insane? You just got wrecked. This will be your second time getting wrecked by Luffy, and you don't accept him as an emperor? Yo, somebody get this guy for real. But that was just a side note. We actually get some more dialogue between the Vegapunk, and Lilith is of course upset that Shaka won't let her retaliate against CP0 because that's all she really seems like she wants to do. But Shaka's like, no, that's gonna cause us more problems, and our duty is to ensure that Stella is safe. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's sort of an indicator that just like Atlas, the rest of these satellites won't make it. Their mission is just to protect Stella. So that's an interesting little note. But from here, Pythagoras actually makes a suggestion that they have an extra ally on the island that they can call on. But the other Vegapunk, especially Edison, decides, wait, you'd be risking a lot for them as well. I mean, if you get them involved, they're gonna be in the sight of the military, and that would be bad for them. But Stella doesn't care. Stella calls them anyways and is like, hey, I need help. And whoever this person is, they just said, okay, yeah, I'll be there, no problem. I've always been prepared for that. So that's the plan. Whoever this person is, they are positive that now that they're getting involved, that makes escape super easy. I hope this person is somewhat above Admiral level because we know what's waiting around the corner. But Stella walks over to the Straw Hats and is like, hey, I'm all packed up. I'm ready to go. Let's all 7 of us hop on the Straw Hat ship. And the Straw Hats here are like, wait, what? 7 of you guys? Now, of course, we have different reactions. Usopp is kind of freaking out to see that all 7 of them are coming. Of course, Sanji only cares if Lilith comes, and Frankie is just still fanboying over all the Vegapunks. At this point, we cut back to Bonnie raging down the hall, looking for Vegapunk, thinking that he was the one that sicked the bugs on her. Absolutely ridiculous. He warned you about the lightsaber. You pulled it out anyways. That's your fault. But Luffy and Chopper are trying to stop her because Luffy promised to escort him safely off the island. But directly after that, we get an announcement that the Labo phase defenses are now offline. Yo, none of them know what happened. All the Vegapunks are looking around and they're asking questions like, how did somebody put the defenses offline? Is somebody in the control room? Pythagoras doesn't see anybody in there. Like, this is a red alert. And CP0 notices as well. And Rob Lucci's like, wait. Something doesn't seem right. Of course, Kaku's like, whoa, if this is really true, then now's our chance to go after the Straw Hat. So they all take that opportunity to skywalk up into the lab phase, and yeah, they get past the clouds. So it seems at this point the defenses really are down. Super convenient for CP0, terrible for Vegapunk and the Straw Hat. And while up there, CP0 notices that the Straw Hat's ship is up there. Now we know Wooow was left behind on the Straw Hat ship, but it gets better. So Rob Lucci has this brilliant idea. We've already taken care of all the ships down below. We just need to destroy this one. Oh my god, this is the worst idea he's ever had. So Kaku's like, leave it to me, and decides to send a slash at the Thousand Sunny. And this freak of nature, Zoro, while asleep, all he does is flick his sword and repels Kaku's slash. Holy frick. This man Kaku is like, what the hell just happened? And his worst nightmare comes out. Roanoa Zoro in the flesh, and he just woke up from a nap and is pissed. Of course, this is freaking the worst thing that could happen to Kaku because he already is getting flashbacks of what happened to him in Annie's lobby. I'm telling you guys, these dudes on CP0 are fighting an uphill battle, bruh. The Straw Hats are out of their league now, but they just keep going. From here, we cut back to Pythagoras and Shaka, and they're discussing that Pythagoras got the defenses back online, but it's too late. CP0 already infiltrated the lab phase, and Shaka is saying, yeah, they did. However, they're targeting the Straw Hat's ship, and they're already in battle with Zoro. Honestly, I think Zoro could probably take on all three of them. I think he really could. But of course, Lilith is excited because Shaka pretty much gave her the okay to go ahead and retaliate now, because if they let the CP0 agents take out Thousand Sunny, then that's their only ride out of here. But from here, Luffy's group makes it back to the central control area where Nami's group is, and they meet back up with the rest of the Straw Hat. To Luffy's surprise, Nami is like, yeah, we're leaving, go ahead and get ready. And of course, Luffy's like, oh, do we have to go? Usopp is in agreement, he wants to stay as well, but this is a world government island. I think it's wild that this man Luffy doesn't even care that this is a world government island. He just wants to stay because he thinks it's cool. He has no fear of the world government whatsoever. As they go back and forth about that, they realize Bonnie's gone. They're looking around for Bonnie, and Robin's like, well, now that you think about it, have you seen Vegapunk? We cut to the next panel, and Bonnie is chasing Vegapunk down with another weapon, and she's saying, can you turn my dad back to normal? Yes or no? Vegapunk gave her the wrong answer. He says there's a reason for it, but he cannot turn Kuma back to normal, which is a little bit of a surprise. I thought he would be able to do that. From here, we cut to a random part of the Grand Line. To our surprise, Killer is holding a map, and he's telling his captain Kid that he needs to wake up because they're near land. We get a drawing of a giant fish in the water, and they're saying, yeah, it's bigger than normal. And Killer's asking him, hey, should we land? And Kid's saying, of course we should land. When have I ever passed up on exploring an island? Of course, Killer explains, wait, but this is Elbaf, the home of the giants. Oh my god, this man Kid made it to Elbaf before Luffy. We are in Elbaf in real time, people. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys know, but I've always been the guy that says that we aren't going to Elbaf. I have like 3 or 4 videos on it. You should go and check them out. Links will be in the description. But I'm just as excited as everybody else because we are actually here, home of the giant, Elbaf. But from here, we cut to the naval G14 base, and Doll is on a Denden Mushi on a call with none other than Vice Admiral Garp, and she's saying, hey, have you cleared this with the upper officials? And Garp is like, no, why would I? She thinks his attitude is absolutely ridiculous, but from here, he's like, don't worry about it. I'm already here. We see that Garp want her to spare men so that they can go to Hachinosu and take on Blackbeard to save Kobe. Oh my God. Garp is on his way to rescue Kobe. Garp is on his way to rescue Kobe. The connotations of this are huge, and I see the community going freaking crazy right now. The chapter, I don't even know what to say here. I just feel like this chapter is just so insane, and the chapter that Oda decided to leave us on before the new year is possibly the craziest chapter since the ending of Wano. Honestly, like, what is going to happen to Garp here? There's no way he can take on Blackbeard and come out with Kobe. Maybe he saves Kobe, but there's no way he can survive a tangle with Blackbeard. There's absolutely no way. Rayleigh couldn't do it. Shanks couldn't do it. Ace couldn't do it. How do you expect Garp to do it? And it's so fitting as well, the fact that Garp is going to Hachinosu, a place that Zebek used to be over, to take on someone who is just like Zebek in Blackbeard. It's really poetic. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a video about it. Please, please, please drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe, you guys. We are on our way to 200 subscribers. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications, because we're dropping One Piece videos every week. This has been your host, Seafood That Guy speaking. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys in the new year. Peace.